Hello, I'm back. It's 8:41 p.m. Um, so this video won't be long at all. I don't have all that much to say or talk about, but for the moment, I wanted to say that I worked on a fiction short story earlier, and when I worked on it, after about 15 minutes, they started to vibrate my body to the point where it was unbearable. It was unbearable. And then, the moment I went to cook my dinner, that's when the vibrating stopped. It's like as if they were calling themselves trying to give me a strong electronic ass whipping as quote unquote punishment for me to try to improve myself or, try to work on at least one short story. And so, last night I got very little sleep last night, and then I took a nap, I guess, sometime between 12:30, maybe between noon and 2:45 this afternoon. And with that nap, my sleep was spotty. And so I'm still feeling mentally off due to the sleep deprivation and stuff like that. And I did a video on my Targeted by the PsychWorld backup channel as a general update, because I realized I haven't posted on there in like 3 months. Excuse me. So I just, even though nobody really cares, but I did an update on that Targeted by the PsychWorld backup channel. Did an update on what I've been up to lately and stuff like that. And in that video, I mentioned that this morning there was somebody who called me up this morning and told me that he had just filled one of the job positions that I applied for. Because I said, well, you know how Craigslist, if you apply for, if you're looking for a job and they say, well, if this ad is still up, then that means we're still hiring. Well, the ad was still up, and then he called me up to tell me that they had just filled the position over the weekend. How convenient. So, at least I tried. So, I'm sitting here battling depression and have to prepare to get out of this comfort zone, because I don't know if I'm going to get help by this Friday to get to stay here for another week. But people might be thinking that I'm asking for too much, or if they might think that I might have a sense of entitlement to ask for help for both $365 to stay here for a week, plus $50 in groceries. But I'm being prevented from working and getting a job and stuff like that. But, I've been trying my own kind of whatever work. I felt like I didn't want to let the sleep deprivation stop me from, trying to write. And that's what I tried to do today. And as I said, as if they call themselves trying to give me a severe electronic torture ass whipping with the unbearable vibrating when I tried to you know, try to work on a short story. So the sleep deprivation coupled up with the being hit with the directed energy weapons, um, that might be why y'all might feel like, well, the short story doesn't sound coherent or doesn't sound connected, or oh, you need character development and a plot and you know, whatever. But how can I fulfill all these things being chronically sleep deprived? I mean, I'm just trying whatever I could. And all they can do is, you know, sit back and ignorantly laugh and, you know, say that Candy sounds crazy right by now. But they're vibrating me at this moment. And I'm feeling like scared, depressed, and tired. And feeling like I just want to hide from the world right now. Feeling like I want to just avoid everybody at the moment. But it's like I'm scared about getting out of my comfort zone and having to pack up by Friday. And having to pack up by Friday and then go back on the streets and endure who knows what kind of possible weather, you know, from now on. So I'm just, you know, and then people make things so scary because instead of being helpful and just to get you back on your feet, it seems like as if they want to be they want to make you feel indebted to them, and so that they can swoop into your life and try to be very controlling and make you feel uncomfortable and scared of them, and make you afraid to speak up against them or speak out against them and stuff like that. And I realized that I still struggle with assertiveness. Like with the ex-boyfriend Alex, he manipulated me into feeling like as if I have to be obligated to take him back. And I felt, you know, difficulty flat out telling him no. But he started to be trying to, you know, manipulative and convincing. We're trying to make it like as if I, like, manipulated me into, like, I felt he tried to use like guilt tripping, you know, to manipulate me into feeling like I have to say yes. And then they call you, the narcissistic perp will call you the two-faced fake coward if you didn't have the guts or the balls to straight up tell them no. You know, but that's one thing I have to, but I guess I didn't all the way fall for what he was trying to do. And then he reversed it on me and made me out to look like the bad person and stuff like that. You know, try to make like as if I was the two-faced fake coward. But, you know, I've had a few other situations where, if, you know, difficulty with being assertive as a result of growing up with narcissistic abuse. And they try to make like you're not allowed to, or like you don't have a right to stand up and say no and respect yourself. So, this video turned out to be a little bit longer than I intended, but I was just basically talking about, you know, how I try to accomplish working on, you know, a short story and got attacked for it. So it's a struggle out here. It's scary trying to survive. And then people, when you're trying to survive and you got to be forced to be dependent and needy, other people will put you in some scary situations. And as I said, they'll exploit you and make you feel indebted. So I'm gonna go for now. I don't know what else to say, but I'll see y'all tomorrow.